Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and this is the Casabrews 3700 Essential Espresso Machine, one of many different espresso machines that Casabrews sells, all the way from more higher-end machines that have built-in grinders so you can grind your own coffee beans, to mid-tier systems that have things like automatic milk frothers, and this comes in as a more entry-level option, something to really just get you started that's easy to operate, that's easy to learn, and easy to use. So this particular model costs $99.99. So it's a $100 espresso machine, and it comes with a variety of different colors. I just got the basic silver one here, but there's a handful more that you can choose from. Also, this has a 20 bar pressure system, and it also has a 49-ounce tank in the back. And then you also get a milk frothing wand over on the side, and this wand also dispenses hot water. So maybe if you wanted to use this machine for something other than just making espresso, something that you can use with hot water, like tea, for example, you can use it for that purpose as well. So I'm going to show you all around this and just show you basically how it all works. And like I said earlier, it's very simple to operate. And you get a handful of accessories to kind of get you started and on your way. For example, you're going to get this measuring spoon here, and on the other side is going to be a tamper, which is what you're going to need to tamper down your coffee grounds before you make yourself a shot of espresso. And then you also get this handle here, and it comes with two different filters. And once you take the filter out and you look on the bottom of it, you'll see stamped one is for 2 cups, and then on the other one is for 1 cup. So you got 2 different options here, and it's easy enough to just slot them in and slot them out. And those are all the accessories that you get. So it's just something to really just get you up and started. The water reservoir is located in the back of the coffee machine, the espresso machine. It's got a max fill line right there, and the lid that you can just easily flip up and flip down. On the front here, you have 4 buttons. You got the first one here, that's the power button. The second one is for a single shot of espresso. The third button here is for a double shot of espresso. And then lastly is the steam button. And speaking of steam, the steam wand is controlled over on the other side of the machine here with a knob that you can just turn, and as you turn it, it's going to dispense hot water and or steam, depending on what you want to do with it. And when you're done, you just twist it back in the off position, and then it just turns off. And then here at the bottom, you've got the drip tray here that you can just take out. And then all of your drippings from water or coffee that's dripped down in here, you can just pour this out and rinse this out. And you got this lid here that you can just pull up, take it over to your sink, pour everything out, put it back down, and easily slide it right back into place. And that's it. You're done. So when you get this machine and you want to start using it for the first time, there's a few things that you have to do first. Now, first things you want to do, you want to clean everything, right? So you want to take these accessories over to your sink and just get some dish soap and some water, some warm water, and just wipe everything down, get it nice and clean. But then once you come over to the machine, there's a couple of procedures that you have to do. The first thing that you're going to do is take this water reservoir and just fill it up to the max fill line. You put it back in here, and then you go over to the machine, and you're going to put a cup underneath the steam wand, and then you're just going to turn the knob in order to dispense hot water. And you're going to do that for about 8 seconds. Once you're done with that, you pour the water out. Second thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the handle here with a filter on the inside. I'm going to put it on the machine, inserting it at like this 45-degree angle. And as you turn, you can kind of feel it locking into place. And then once it's fully locked into place, you stick another cup under there, and then you run either the single shot of espresso button, or you can press the double shot of espresso button. That's going to dispense some more water into the cup. Then you throw that out, and then the machine is going to be ready for you to operate. So with all that being said, let's brew a cup. So I got my glass here, and I'm been resting it right on top of the machine because this is where your cup or your glass is going to be warmed as the machine warms up. And now let's just get some coffee. And then I also have the single cup filter inside here. And I'm just going to pour these grounds over in here. And then using the opposite side of this, just going to put this on the table and just tamp it down. Not too hard. Give it a little bit of a twist to pack our grounds. And this does have a max fill line here. So after you get finished packing everything down, you'll know whether or not you need to add or subtract some grounds because you'll be at that max fill line. All right, so now let's put this filter in. Again, 45-degree angle from the left. Twist that just like that. I'm going to put our cup right underneath the head there, and I'm just going to go for the single cup. So this is about how much you get from a single cup. Now, I'm not done yet. I'm going to get some milk, and now I'm going to go over to the steam wand and froth that milk. So to get ready for the steam, I'm going to hit the steam button, which is the very last one on the end here. And that's going to start flashing. And when it stops flashing, it's going to be ready. Now to do this, ideally, you should have a stainless steel little pitcher just like this that you can use to froth the milk in. This model does not come with a pitcher like this, but you can easily just go and pick one of these up. And I'm going to pour some whole milk into this. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the steam wand. I'm going to slightly tilt this pitcher of milk and then just make sure that the tip of the steam wand is inside of it. Not too deep, but also not too far away from the top. Just make sure that's inserted, then turn this. And it's going to start producing some steam. And this is something that, takes a little bit of practice. But you want to create a bit of a vortex, and you'll know when the milk is done frothing, or you'll know when you're done, when the bottom of the pitcher starts to get too hot to the touch. Once it gets too hot to the touch, you just simply turn the knob to turn it off. All right, so that's done. And immediately after you're done with the steam wand, you want to clean off this excess milk here. So just get yourself a paper towel or cloth or something and just wipe off that excess milk. And now we can pour it into our coffee. And then near the end, you see you got some foam going there. And if you know how to do like little fancy designs or something like that, then that's when you can do your art. But for now, this cup here is done. And at this point, you can just add whatever it is that you want to add to it to suit your particular tastes. And another thing that you should really do is after you're done frothing the milk, you want to make sure to purge this wand just in case there's any milk in there and you want to get it out before it starts to dry and it comes kind of nasty. So I'm just going to press the steam button one more time and that'll make sure that all of these lights are illuminated. And then just put the picture or whatever you have underneath the steam wand and just turn this knob so that you can start expelling the steam and hot water. And that's how you use the Casabrews 3700 Essential Espresso machine. It's extremely simple, like I said in the beginning. Just 4 buttons, a couple of different modes, and it gives you the ability to not only make your espressos, but also froth some milk at the same time and dispense some hot water if or when you ever feel the need to use the hot water function. But if you are interested in this, either in this color or a variety of other colors that they offer, go ahead and check the link down in the description. Is going to take you over to where you can find this model, all the colors, as well as some other models that Casabrews offers. Thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.